Whenever I get a stack of resumes on my desk at work, I always pick out half at random and throw them out because I don't need unlucky people working in my department. Hello, Mix. That there is some like legitimate HR think right there. Okay, let's play this game here. I really should have hit the button sooner. Hello, Iris8. How are you all doing? I'm doing okay. Watching from the living room because a mouse got into the house and is hiding in your office. Oh, yikes. See, I always watch things from my TV because I like it better, but a mouse is less of a fun reason. Okay. Back in there. All right, I guess we have to talk to Minfilia. Thancred's plight troubles us all, yet we cannot allow anything to come between us and our goal. So long as the Ultima weapon exists, Eorzea will never know peace. 89 degrees? Yikes! Let us go to the Alliance leaders, Kovar, and help them to make the right decision. Oh, that was quest complete. We gotta start a new one now. Grim tidings, Kovar. It seems that word of the Ultima weapon's existence has already reached the Alliance leaders in the form of an ultimatum. They have gathered in the fragrant chamber and are deliberating their answer even as we speak. Beleaguered as they are, I fear they may well elect to lay down their arms in the belief that surrender will spare their people untold suffering. Yet nothing could be further from the truth. That which the Black Wolf offers will doom Eorzea, not deliver it, and the leaders must be made aware of this. Let us hurry to them, Kovar, and ensure that they do not act in ignorance of the consequences. Go talk to some people and tell them they're stupid. Got it. Oh. It's just right over here. It's not actually. I have to go out. That'll be the Chamber of Rule. Where the hell am I? How do I get out of here? Let me out. Yes, I do. This is the world's worst airport. You have to talk to people to go in and out. I don't like it. Okay. Wait. Is this what I need? I just need to not be in the airport. I need access to any crystal at all. Here we go. There should be one over here somewhere. Oh, we're all gold sorcery up in here. There's one right around this corner, isn't there? Not quite right around the corner, but close. Okay. You got a mouse and you got heat. That's a bad combination. Chamber of Rule. Yeah, I figured it was some sort of event. But I didn't care enough to look into the event. I'm just doing the story. Alrighty. Now let's... We got the salt and pepper seal. And the Little Mermaid. A lot of people doing this quest, it looks like. Hello, Bartholomew! The Council of the Alliance Leaders is presently in progress in the Fragrant Chamber. I must ask that you step away from the doors, sir. I'm sorry, your behalf on You're here on behalf of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn? 1,000 pardons, my lord. Of course, you may enter. Make It Rain campaign. Saucer activities are rewarding additional magic gold points.
We keep treading the same ground.
Voiceover!
Van Belsar's demands are clear.
I like her. This table is massive, though.
Alas, our minds are not.
I've never been one to shy from a fight, but if this weapon of theirs can do all they claim...
Then what?
It has been 5 years.
You can't have an
since
if without
the
a then.
calamity, and our people have scarce begun to rebuild their lives. Can we now, in good conscience, call upon them to risk what little they have left? I would spare them the pain of further conflict. Conflict, I say, though that would imply forces set in opposition. If the combined might of 3 primals could not stay Garlemald's new terror...
Garlemald.
What meaningful resistance can we offer? We who struggle to quell the foes who rise up within our own borders.
Long have we fought the primals, but to what end? We strike them down at no small cost, only for them to rise again and again.
Just throw away the whole cast and start over with the Final Fantasy XII
Are we
cast.
to play this profitless game for the rest of days?
Except actually, Merlwyb is
for
great.
one,
I like
grow
her
tired
actress.
of it.
Just
Mistake
on
me
the whole,
not.
though, man.
I do not
I'll get
propose
past
to
this, I
trade
swear,
one
eventually.
tyranny for another. I love liberty. But conciliation need not mean oppression.
By the 12. Though neither of you cried surrender, your every word betokened it.
Oh! Urianger. Who's Urianger? Which one is that? Balthier, though. So we do have a FF12 actor.
Not that I deny there is truth in what you say. Nor can I...
Yeah, FF12's cast is phenomenal.
Ready to fight. Refugees flood our gates, and beastmen swarm our land, while the great and the good do nothing.
Oh,
By
yes,
flame,
Shakespearean
I put
English.
on a
Whoops.
grand show at the Remembrance Service, made all manner of lofty promises. I've made good on not a bloody one.
Do not blame yourself, Rauban. You said only that which the people needed to hear. All present have done the same.
Yeah. We've got that same awkward Americans doing British
citizens
accents.
had become lost to hope. If our words serve to kindle it in them anew, better we speak than remain silent.
It's basically an American accent
Our
with a few
enemy
Britishisms
condemns
mixed
us
in.
for failing our people. Yet what does he care for their well-being? While we labored to rebuild their lives, the Black Wolf built instruments of murder with which to end them.
Her Majesty speaks true. For all our failings, the people's well-being has ever been our foremost priority. While none among us ever doubted that the Empire would one day resume its war, we scarcely had means enough to solve the problems of the present.
I need an Among Us button on my touch portal, on my tablet, that I can press whenever the words Among Us come up in dialogue or anything.
To safeguard our future. The Scions of the Seventh Dawn.
Hey, that's me!
Alas, they are gone, and the Black Wolf is at our door.
We're not all gone. Perfect timing.
Admiral, I fear you are mistaken.
Oh, we got Alphinaud here too?
Alphinaud, Minfilia, and 7 hells. Master Garland?
Ragtag team of
And you, dear friend.
3 fighters and a Chadley.
By Ralga, You're alive. All of you.
Well, we're not really all of the Scions. Most of the Scions are in fact dead or missing.
As we approached,
We saved some
I
of
would
them.
swear I heard talk of surrender, but I know that cannot be. It is not the Eorzean way.
Hear me, my friends.
Merlwyb lost
Accepting
some
the
points for me with that
Garlean's
hard
offer to
D and
vanquish the
Alphanod.
primals would be folly. Folly, I say. For might is not the answer to the primal threat. Indeed, the more the Empire exerts its strength, the worse matters will become.
Can I just say, like, the farther we get into the story, the more emotive this actress gets. Like, they should have got her at the end and then re-recorded the first, like,
Primals enter
100
this world
lines.
when mortals call upon them, and mortals are wont to appeal to a higher power when they are desperate. Nothing is more
Like, the
certain
accent's
to
still all
breed
over the place, but the
desperation
acting
in
is
the
so much
beast
better than it
tribes
was
the
before.
Garlean's proposed solution.
The true answer lies in a lasting peace. But the Garleans only know war and conquest. Should Eorzea fall into their hands,
War and
there will be such
conquest.
suffering as none can imagine.
Conquest and war.
We are not blind to the many challenges that each of your nations face. Yet you must not give in.
Never give up. Never surrender.
I remember 5 years ago when you wagered all for the sake of the realm? Remember what you fought for, what you were willing to die for. Let the memories rekindle the fire in your heart, for Eorzea has need of it again.
Come what may, we Scions will never give up the fight. And so I bid you stand with us, and together we shall safeguard the future of the realm.
A great man once said that a shrewd merchant grasps not for the quick profit, but invests in the future. Wise words, eh, Rauban?
Rauban?
Sid,
Your words stir and shame me in equal measure. How could I contemplate surrender?
By being weak, that's
I
how.
know full well that all we have, we owe to the sacrifices of those who went before us. Yet the seeming hopelessness of our plight robbed me of my insight.
Did you have insight to begin with?
We Gridanians have no love for war. Yet we have still less for those who would threaten our homeland. Ever have we fought to protect those things we hold dear, and this shall never change.
It already did. I had to change it back.
Gridania will go to war. We will fight the Empire for the sake of the realm and all who abide here.
For the sake of the realm. Ah ha 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 ha!
At long last, I hear words worthy of a founder of the Alliance. Rauban, are we to be outdone?
For my own future reference, the highlight I just left is so that I can edit in the FF10 laughing scene.
I lost one homeland. The thought of losing another had blunted my resolve. But
Anything,
no
it should
man knows
sharpen it.
better than I that if you want
Blunted
art,
your resolve? Are
you'd
you an
best be
idiot?
ready to die for it. With great danger comes the chance for great glory and great profit. We'll...
Oops. Didn't mean to click. Oh well. He's done talking, I
How many
guess.
times have we fallen into the pit of despair, only to have you pluck us out? I've fair lost count.
That's why they call me the Despair Plucker.
Reckless, the lot of you, like bloody pirates. Well, I won't waste my breath trying to talk you round. On account of being a pirate myself.
Ha ha ha!
And the pirate who shrinks from a challenge is no pirate at all.
That's no pirate.
Those who would pick a quarrel with us must choose. Back down or go down with all hands.
Oh yeah, Alamigo.
Let the Garleans
Well, that's
come.
exactly it, though.
The united
He's dealt with this
strength of
once.
Limsa
That should mean
Lominsa
he's got more
will be
reason to
waiting
fight
for
this time, not less. That's what I mean. Like blunted his resolve. That doesn't make any sense.
If our realm is to be free of this pole of darkness, let it be by our own hands.
Afraid. Okay, I guess I get that.
We must needs consider how the weapon may be brought to bear against us.
They really like saying
The
must needs in
Maelstrom
this
will
game.
secure strategic points along the coastline.
Where's my subtitles?
In the meantime, the flames will deploy at...
Be at ease, my friends. You have banished our doubts.
Okay, that's a fair point, Mix. It just the way he phrased it, it seemed like
Pray leave the military
it
matters
didn't
to
quite make
us
sense to me.
and retire to the waking sands.
He'll lose more
We
without a
will
war,
send
though, is the
word
thing.
anon.
At least that's kind of my take on the matter, is that, like, you gotta fight in a case like this. The last thing you want is to say, I don't want to fight, too many people will die. Well, then they die without you fighting. What have you achieved? Nothing. Speak with Minfilia at the Waking Sands. Didn't know how many more of these I'd end up using, but here we are. Here we come to the Waking Sands. Thumbs up. Hello, Coolified. Teach the audience about history, huh? I see the reasoning, but if the Garleans win, they will cause death and destruction for no reason other than they can. Okay. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting I got strafe buttons. Entrance to the solar. We got the whole crowd here. We've got Yashtola, we've got Ida, Papa Limo, Afino, Tataru, Sid, and Biggs, and Wedge. But most of all, we've got Minfilia.
I cannot well express my relief to think that the Alliance came so close to surrender.
We showed up.
But the fire in their hearts has been rekindled, and they will fight to the last.
They just needed someone else who was gonna fight.
This warmth inside. Did you feel it too, Grandfather?
I keep
want
wanting to
know
call him
something.
Chadley.
Was that your power at work earlier?
Nothing of the sort. The leaders of Eorzea had lost their way. I merely helped them to find it again.
How? How?
Oh, hello. Yes, our party returned just a moment ago. How
Oops. Keep doing that. I keep getting ahead.
It's all right, Sid.
We must needs plan our next
Must
move.
needs!
Pray continue liaising with your respective nations. Sid, would you be our man in Ul'dah?
I can count on one finger the number of times I've heard the word liaising.
I'll be whatever and wherever you need me to be.
We haven't a moment to waste. All right, let's do this.
Thancred's fate weighs heavy on my mind. I I cannot bear to think of him enthralled to an Ascian.
Who was speaking in the previous line? Was it also Minfilia? What?
Mayhap you know this already, but the Ascians are immortal beings without physical form. Since time immemorial, they have fanned the flames of chaos from the shadows. That they might work unseen, the Ascians entrap and possess mortal men by means of malign artifacts known as crystals of darkness.
Dark crystals.
One such crystal may yet be
Isn't that
the
a
key
Disney
to
movie, The Dark
saving
Crystal?
Thancred.
I got me my very own
This
crystal.
is a crystal of darkness.
It's purple. That's the color of darkness and of keyboard YouTubers.
A mere replica, created using data obtained from anomalous crystals.
Oh, it's a fake
found
Chaos
across
Emerald.
Eurasia.
How did you know? You just told me.
It comes to us courtesy of the students of Baldessian, our distant allies. Even for an Archon, Thancred's talents are exceptional. We all had complete confidence in him. It was for this reason that none among us foresaw the danger in sending him to
So
investigate
he wasn't
the
always
Ascians
a
alone.
villain, was he? He got corrupted, right?
Thancred had been striving to fill the void left by Louis Soir. Yet, it was plain that he was overtaxing himself.
Yeah, he would volunteer.
Oh, that's
for
Papa Lemo's voice,
everything
huh?
And work till he
Okay,
was
I will
dizzy.
remember that voice.
And the toll taken by his exertions made him vulnerable to Ascian influence.
Good. Oh, he's possessed, not just like corrupted, but possessed. Okay.
The crystal that
I
binds
missed
Thancred
that.
must be somewhere on his person. If we could but destroy it, his Ascian possessor would be compelled to relinquish control over him.
If I hadn't understood it, though, I would have definitely gotten it in this line right here. They were kind of speaking circles around it.
You have proven the stoutest of allies, standing with us through thick and thin.
And I'm immune to summons,
Yet the most perilous
are they
struggle
called?
is still to come.
icons,
For
or
the
whatever they're
sake
called
of
in
the
this one.
realm. And thank
No,
God,
icons is
I
16.
ask that you lend us your strength once more.
GFs, that's what I'm gonna call them.
Thank you, from the bottom of my heart. As I am sure you are aware,
Primals,
the realm
thank
was
you.
saved from certain doom 5 years ago by heroes known as the Warriors of Light.
I like swords.
What you may not be aware of is that your many feats in service to the Scions have prompted folk to make certain comparisons.
Oh, what kind? Who are they comparing me to? To the Warriors of Light?
I must confess, you do remind me of them.
Wahaha!
Yet remember this, however glorious the past, it is the hero's lot to be judged on the deeds of the present.
Dude, I'm not trying to take credit for the Warriors of
A
Light
new
years
darkness
ago.
threatens the realm, and the people cry out for a savior. I believe that you are he, a warrior of light, here in the present, guided by the crystal's will.
You know, I would actually like it better if I was just here of my own accord and not because the crystals reincarnated someone else. Give me credit. Give me credit
Come,
for the
my
present, at
friend.
least.
Let us fight to safeguard the future of our beloved Eorzea.
Got a real Robin Hood-ass costume right now. Complete. Oh, I just got even more tickets, didn't I? Yes, I did. Do I have my most up-to-date gear on right now? I do. Have I watched the ARR opening cinema? You mean the one that plays when you start a new game? No. While you're waiting, if you don't do anything at the title screen? Because I know it's there, but I haven't paid attention to it. Oh, you do mean at the... Okay. I might. All present, Then let us begin. We have received the details of the impending operation. In what promises to be the largest single counteroffensive in the realm's troubled history, the Alliance will strike at every Imperial stronghold standing upon Eorzean soil. As might be expected, the operation will be complex, but you need not commit its intricacies to memory. I don't commit it to memory. I'm not Axel, who got it memorized. It is enough that each man understands his part and plays it to the best of his ability. The finer instructions you will receive at each staging point. I think the last line was Minfilia too. Whoops. Sometimes I don't do a good job reading the names. To begin, let us review the distribution of our forces. From west to east, the Maelstrom of Limsa, the Immortal Flames of Ul'dah, and the Order of the Twin Adder of Gridania. Next, let us examine the locations of the Imperial strongholds. Near Limsa, we have Castrum Occidens, situated in eastern Vilbrand, and Castrum Marinum, which lies to the south and east, in the midst of the Rotano Sea. Near Ul'dah, we have Castrum Meridianum to the north, and the coastal outpost at Cape Westwind, which connects Castrum Marinim to the mainland by means of a Magitech transporter. Near Gridania, we have Castrum Oriens, which lies upon the eastern edge of the Twelves Wood. And finally, in Mordona, stands Castrum Sentry, a thorn in the heart of Eorzea. The forthcoming operations will see Allied forces assault each of the aforementioned locations, with the ultimate objective of destroying the Empire's new weapon, housed within Castrum Meridianum. As one might expect of the Black Wolf's seat of power, Castrum Meridianum boasts all but impenetrable defenses. If we're to breach it, we must needs isolate it from its sister strongholds. To do otherwise would be to risk being caught twixt hammer and anvil. The operation will comprise 4 distinct phases, all told. The first shall see us eliminate one of the Black Wolf's most trusted lieutenants, Ritatin Sas Arvina. According to my research, the Prefectus is due to visit the Imperial outpost at Cape Westwind for an inspection. When he arrives, we shall dispatch an elite adventurer unit to eliminate him. Kovar, we would have you lead this assault. Ritatin is a peerless field tactician. Short of his leadership, the garrison at Castrum Occidens will be as a snake without its head. Phase 2 will see us sever Castrum Meridianum's primary lines of supply. As soon as Ritatin's presence is confirmed at the coastal outpost, the Maelstrom will lay siege to Castrum Occidens. At that very hour, the Lominsan Armada, helmed by the Admiral herself, shall move to blockade Castrum Marinum. Meanwhile, in the Twelves Wood, the Order of the Twin Adder will surround Castrum Oriens. And they'll have the Sos to help them. Frixio's been waiting for a chance to avenge these ones. I forgot what Ida's voice was like. Phase 3 shall see us neutralize Castrum Meridianum's defenses. Forming our main thrust, the Immortal Flames will march against the stronghold with all their strength. While the enemy's eyes are thus drawn outwards, another elite adventurer unit shall infiltrate the Castrum. Its mission? To disable the Magitech field generator, which protects the Praetorium, a fortress within a fortress wherein the Ultima weapon is believed to be housed. Kovar, we would have you take command once more. Meanwhile, the Order of the Twin Adder will blockade the railway which connects Sentry and the Meridianum, preventing the timely arrival of reinforcements from Mordona. A wise precaution. The monstrous locomotive which runs back and forth between the two castra is capacious enough to transport a small army by all accounts. It is well the Garleans did not think to give it wings. Once Meridianum's defenses have been compromised, the operation will enter its 4th and final phase. This will see the immortal flames enter the stronghold and suppress the remnants of the enemy garrison, allowing Kovar's unit to pass unopposed into the Praetorium, where they will locate and destroy the Ultima weapon. It's a lot of explanation that I'm not going to remember. By this feat shall the operation be deemed a success. Stand proud from Jojo. I don't know anything about Jojo stands. I know that there's a thing called stands in Jojo. In addition to the grant companies, we can count upon the support of a variety of other parties, from the pirates of Limsa to the monetarists of Ul'dah. In all, the operation will involve no fewer than 12 major factions. Jotaro's theme. Gotcha. Well, I don't know the music at all. I've never seen JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, never read it, never played any games, nothing. Legend holds that the Archons were 12 in 1, and 1 in 12. It is for this reason that our grand endeavor has been dubbed Operation Archon. Countless free companies have also pledged their swords, and more join us by the day. At long last, all of Eorzea is rising as one. As before, we Scions shall work in concert with the grand companies. Ida, Papalimo, Shtola, pray accompany your respective organizations on their missions. I don't know that theme or those clips, Coolified. I don't know what Star Platinum is. I cannot overstate how little I know about JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I know the characters have Joe in their name, and I know there is something called stands. And I know the art style. That's it. Urianger? Oh, that's Urianger. That's okay, Balthier. I would have you represent us in Ul'dah. Reassure the financiers that they have made a sound investment. When that is done, pray return here and aid in the coordination of our forces. Tataru, please assist Urianger in any way you are able, and ensure that everyone is kept abreast of the latest developments. Minfilia, Sid and I shall accompany the main host in an advisory capacity. It will be our task to analyze intelligence as it comes into our possession, and make the necessary recommendations to command. As Alfinor mentioned, you are to lead the elite unit of adventurers whose task it will be to see each of Operation Archon's main objectives fulfilled. Yours is the most important role of all, and like to be the most dangerous. Pray choose your party well, and stint not in your preparation. Got it. The battle for the future of the realm is about to begin. Together, let us show the Black Wolf of the power of a united Eorzea. I keep doing Alpha no more British than the voice actor in the game does. Pray report to the Immortal Flames encampment situated to the north of here when you are ready to be briefed on your first mission. I cannot stress this enough, but please be careful. May you walk in the light of the crystal. I appreciate that, Bingaba. I will check that out. Quest accepted! Okay, well, it's just out. I don't need a map to find my way out. Hopefully. Maybe I do. Maybe I do. Ora, ora, ora. I thought the dude that goes ora, ora, ora is Knuckles in Sonic Adventure 2. So for context here, I didn't know there were any purple dudes in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I've never seen even a clip. I have seen screenshots of one of the main characters, I think. Where am I going? Oh, it's way north. Okay. Yeah, like you keep giving me points of reference that I don't have. Allied Communications Officer.
You are welcome, Kovar Lockhart of the Scions. As Communications Officer, it falls to me to issue you your orders and provide guidance on forthcoming missions. Your first mission is to infiltrate the Imperial outpost at Cape Westwind and eliminate Prefectus Ritatin Sas Arvina. All participating units are now in position and awaiting your arrival. Please proceed to the staging point and report to Lieutenant Adalbert. This is but the first step in our bid to purge the realm of the Garlean menace. I shall pray for your success.
That was inspired by, but not an impression of, Sam the Eagle. That is farther north. Okay. I'm not trying to do a fate right now, for crying out loud. Theo gives Reverse Flash a run for his money in terms of how petty he is. Reverse Flash. Don't know who that is. Is that the Flash thing? The most famous reference being the time-stopping made from EOS. You could tell that was based on Sam? I'm shocked, because it wasn't meant to be an impression. It was just kind of some elements of his speech. I guess I got his weird-ass cadence, though. Adalbert. Adalbert. Adalbert.
So you're Kovar Lockhart, the fearless leader of the elite adventurer unit. We've been expecting you. Our Maelstrom friends report that Ritatin Sasavina departed Castrum Occident a bell ago. And sure enough, a convoy of Imperial airships landed here just now. The likelihood is high that our target was aboard one of the vessels. I've dispatched scouts to verify his presence before we strike.
What about you? Command to all units, requesting status report. This is Antlion 1. Target has not been sighted.
This is Antlion 2. Likewise, target has not been sighted.
Antlion 3 here. We've got nothing for you neither.
This is Antlion 4. Nothing to report as of...
Wait, disregard previous message. Target sighted. I say again, target sighted. Understood. Hold your position.
Attention, all units. This is Lieutenant Adalbert Carter.
Oh! Give me a sec. I pressed the wrong thing. Properties. It's been doing that a lot lately.
The first step of Operation Archon begins with us. Should we falter here, all hope of victory will be lost. 'Tis no small burden, but know that I believe in all of you. So believe in yourselves, and together we will blaze a path for our brothers and sisters of the Alliance to follow. We will create multiple diversions and disperse the enemy garrison. That should give you a chance to breach their defenses. Go now, Kovar, and bring us Rititin's head. May Ralgr grant you strength.
A wide range of accents. It's gotta be. Like, I can only do so many voices, and accents significantly increases the number of voices I can do.
Commence diversionary maneuvers.
Okay, well... looks like we're headed up here. And apparently we're doing a fight. Oh, that is mildly hilarious, Bingo Bo, but also infuriating. I don't have an enemy anymore. What did I do? The original creator couldn't get enough points? Oh, mega yikes. Yeah, we got some serious hostiles here. Okay, you're down. Attack! Yeah, 4 seconds ain't bad at all. Okay, and I'll probably be fully healed by the time I get to this guy. Yeah. One of these days I might stream a Toho game, but it'll be the wrong one. This combat isn't really hard enough to justify itself. It's just kind of time consuming. I got slightly stunned. Oops. I could use True North, but it's not worth it on this. Okay. Now, they only actually attack me if I get close, so for the most part I can avoid most of them and not worry about it. Okay. Another one down. It's harder and faster if I pull more enemies at once. Yeah, I guess I could do that. It just seems... I don't know, I guess that's more of a speedrun route and less of a, yeah, less of a safe route. Oops, I did not mean to use True North. Okay, we got more than one enemy. Well, we had more than one enemy here. It was briefly a good choice to use my, my stuff that hits more than one person. Actually, no, I'm taking damage. I gotta actually be careful. Hold on. Which one of these is healing? Second wind. There it is. I'll have to remember that. I'm gonna heal first, though, just by waiting. I can tell Mix has more than 4 seconds of chat lag. Level sink down to 50. I'm only going down 2 levels. There we go. Nope, not quite. Should work.
It would appear we have unexpected guests. Now, where have I seen you before? Ah, but of course, the man who felled the mighty Titan.
This is the Icon Slayer?
I see. The commotion without is not but a diversion. Allow me to hazard a guess. By eliminating me, you hope to undermine the garrison in Occidents. A bold strategy, to be sure, but have you the strength to see it to fruition? Leave us. None of you are a match for you. Send word to Castrum Occidents. Tell them the Lominsons are coming.
At once, my lord!
"15 years have come and gone since Lord Van Baelser first set foot in Eorzea, yet his ambition for the realm burns as strong as it ever did. Know you what fuels it, adventurer? The desire to deliver the people from their suffering. The lands he has conquered were all beset with problems: poverty, starvation, lawlessness, and strife. My homeland was no exception. Had my lord not reached out and claimed it for the Empire, it would eventually have destroyed itself. But under his sage leadership,
Coolified, you could just as well be talking about, Kingdom Hearts.
My people enjoyed such peace and stability as we had never known, and he only desires the self-saving for the people of this realm. Under his rule, Eorzea would be free from the shackles which bind it, the shackles of false faith. There would be no feeble leaders to misguide the masses, no icons to bleed the realm dry. True peace would reign, and the people would be free to live their lives without fear of persecution or oppression. Should you doubt the truth of my words, I bid you look upon me. I am no son of Garlemald, yet Lord Van Baelser saw fit to raise me to a station of great honor. He measures a man not by his birth, but by his worth. Such is his sense of justice. By the grace of his excellency, I am where I was born to be, upon the field of battle. He has given me a noble cause to fight for, and worthy adversaries to smite. I am not wont to bear my steel needlessly, but if you are deaf to reason, in the name of Lord Van Baelser, I, Ritatin Sasavina, do swear to strike you down.
Okay, it's fighting time. Duty commenced. Okay, we're off to an okay start. Actually, now is a good time to use True North. I am not without damage, but I'm doing reasonably well, all things considered. A directional parry, but I'm not in that direction.
Let me show you a technique passed down by Holy.
A group instance for this? You kidding me? This is like almost comically easy now. It was a whole different fight. Oh, okay. Like, he's gotten one small hit on me, I think. Meanwhile, I'm going a little slow, but I am, I think, broadly speaking, kicking his ass. Oh, get out of that. Get out of that. There we are. Might be time for another true north. And another leg sweep. Okay. Yeah, no, this is going way too well for something that I could even imagine is a little bit hard. Let's get out of there.
You do not hold back very well, neither shall I.
Oh, I took some damage there. Tell you what. We'll heal a little bit. He's doing that a lot.
So this is the strength of he who vanquished Titan.
I wasn't even dodging that jump attack. I didn't need to. Okay, we got a lot of guys here. I gotta be a little careful. Forgive us, my lord, but we couldn't let you face the enemy alone. Oh, I thought he was dead. Oh, he can still, like, attack from there. I see. These men are very loyal to him. Yeah. I'm trying to do as many of my AoE attacks as I can right now, but not exclusively. Okay. No more AoEs. Oh, I can't use second wind again yet. I probably don't need to. This is only getting easier the farther it goes. I keep trying to use that one attack, Demolish, but I'm not having a good time getting behind this guy. He's too quick. Forgive me, my lord.
No, you bastard! Your conviction and courage will not be for naught. This I swear.
Here we go. Here's the real fight. Crap, crap, crap. Am I poisoned or something? keep taking damage, and I don't know why.
Ignore pain, ignite rage, and fight with the fury of wildfire.
Nope, nope. I gotta take this one a little bit slower.
You will have no mercy from me.
Why did I just use an AoE attack? Get out of there. Crap! I gotta redo all of that, don't I? Because... Skip this cutscene. Because I was just a little too slow getting out of the giant, massive, ultra AoE. Okay, that's fine. We can do it better this time. Sprint out of AoEs. Oh, I always forget that I can sprint in battle. Okay, well, I'm doing this one quicker than last time. Oh, crap. No, no, no. Get behind him when he does that. Just be away from him for that one. Bloodbath is a really useful one for the first part of the fight. Not so much for the final part, but at least I assume it's final. Okay, I did not sprint out fast enough. Okay. Do better. Don't ever be in the AoEs. Got it. I was already trying not to be, but I need to try even harder. Only class without a long-range attack of any kind. Oh, I didn't know that. Use sprint now, because when I use sprint, once it wears off, don't I still have like a partial speed increase, or is that only outside of battle? Maybe I shouldn't have used it just now. We'll see. Speed not close to that. Jog is outside of battle. Okay. Oh well. I still know to use sprint when he uses the giant AoE attack if I'm not already near the edge. Oh, and I took a ton of damage there. Second wind now. Because I did get hit by that. Okay. We're gonna be more careful. I just got really lucky the first time through, I think. The other thing is don't try to get one last attack in when he's got the big AoEs out. Just get out of there. Okay. Oh. And yeah, Bloodbath is also immensely useful. Just be away from there. Okay. I also don't have to be right on top of him to use my attacks, which I need to... Oops, wrong button. Yeah, once I know that I'm safe once the AoE indicator goes away. Or just as long as I'm out of it. Okay. All right. We're getting it done. Oh, directional parry? Sick. Alright. Away from there. Oh, I think I take a damage no matter where I am when he does that one. Yeah, okay. I am not going to use Second Wind just yet. I'm going to hold off and focus on just minimizing damage taken for the moment. Maybe I'll use Bloodbath, though. So maybe I should use Second Wind. Because he one-shotted me. And so I might as well be at max or highest health as I can be. Okay. Alright, yeah, this is going okay. I'm gonna save leg sweep and feint for the big guy though. Okay, and I should be able to use Bloodbath again soon as well. Okay. Okay, here we go. Activate your next mode. Oh, those numbers are me healing, not me taking damage. I keep wondering about the numbers dropping from me. But it happens every time that bar goes up, I think. Okay. Let's not be near that. Whoa! No, 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 no! Ah! Okay, I don't know how effective the stun is on him, but... No, 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 no! Okay. Okay. We're getting it done. What does he do? Tartarian bomb. Okay, that's not too bad. Okay. Once again, we are getting it done. Out of there, just barely. Oh! I escaped. And that was a scary one. Okay. Keep him on the edge so I have more safe space to run to. That's a good thought. Thank you. Okay, I couldn't use sprint, but that's fine. I didn't need to. Yeah, we're gonna keep him on the edge as much as possible. That's a really, really good idea. Which one is that? No, 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 no! Okay. Got out of that. Thank goodness. Keep using True North as often as I can. That's like my best superpower. Don't be right on him when he uses that. Let's try and get him toward the edge again. Oh, maybe. Crap. Okay, second wind. Get out of here, get out of there, get out of there! Oof! He's getting faster, I think. Which does make this a little scarier. Okay. I would really like to use Bloodbath again. There we are. Okay. Out safely. Back in. We don't have him yet. I know he's very low, but I don't want to get complacent. Missiles, missiles, missiles. No, 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 no. Don't be in that. Okay, got out of it. Thank goodness. Leg sweep. I beat him! I beat him! Don't give me another phase.
You are stronger than I had expected. But I have my honor. I will not yield.
Was there more?
Ha! I have you now.
Can't move!
No amount of pain can loosen my grip.
I'm doing what I can. DPS rush. I do have Bloodbath, which is helping. We're getting him. But I don't know if it's well enough. Because we are taking hella damage. Just spam and hope. Spam and pray. Spray and pray. W plus M1. I am truly the pyro of our times. I think I've got him.
Forgive me. I have failed. Lord Van Balsar!
Okay. Beat him for real this time. My level is no longer synced.
That light. The Magitech transporter.
Kovar, are you there? What news of Ritatin? Fallen? With this deed, you have sown the seeds of our ultimate victory. The fading of that light presages an end to the Empire's tyranny. Ritatin Sasavina is no more. Let the next phase of Operation Archon commence. Hurrah!
"'Tis I! It seems you've done it again, Kovar. I'd raise a tankard to you, but I'm afraid we've no time to savor the victory. There's still the small matter of infiltrating Castra Meridianum and destroying the ultimate weapon. I know. No rest for the preternaturally gifted. Now, stop feeling sorry for yourself and make way back to the Immortal Flames encampment. Communications officer will issue your orders. I'll be waiting for you at the main host."
I'm half tempted to end a little early. That seems like such a good stopping. Uh-oh. Look, Heidelin. Your minion comes, bringing the light. Alas, the gate to the void already stands open. Soon darkness shall consume all, and you shall bow down before the one true God. Get your Kingdom Hearts looking ass away from here.
The Prefectus slain?
Regrettably so, my lord. And at the hand of the Icon Slayer, if the Centurion who survived the attack is to be believed. Ritatin.
Where were his men when he faced the enemy, fleeing even as their commander yielded up his last breath? If it should prove they questioned his right.
I cannot speak for them, my lord. Beg pardons, my lord, but there's more. Maelstrom has laid siege to Castrum Occidens. Likewise, the Crimson Fleet moves to blockade Castrum Marinum.
So this is their answer. Very well. We shall crush them as we crushed the Icons. Go forth and show them the futility of their resistance.
Yes, my lord. Sure.
Scion Lockhart, your deeds this day are an inspiration to us all.
With the death of the Prefectus, Operation Archon has entered its second phase. Even as we speak, the Maelstrom moves to blockade Castrum Occidens and Castrum Marinum. And far to the east, in the Black Shroud, the Order of the Twin Adder advances upon Castrum Oriens. Already you have done much to advance our cause, performing such feats as are worthy of song. But if our plan is to succeed, more is required of you. Let me know when your preparations are in order, and I shall relay to you the particulars of your next mission. You get new armor. Yeah, we'll take that. Recommended gear. We got a new... Oh, I don't like that one. Oh, well. And then... update gear set. Update. You're getting to see a little bit of behind-the-scenes stuff now. Next... I'm going to do a print screen. Hopefully my screen is not frozen. Come on. Save as. And that'll be 622 Kovar Lockhart. Bam. I used that to as a starting point to make my thumbnails for this game. So yeah, let's go ahead and disconnect and look at that opening cinematic. Well, in 20 seconds. 15, 14, 13, 12. It's interesting that it only lets you do that after waiting a certain amount of time. Okay, now, do I have to... Oh, whoops. We'll get back in. I forgot that that doesn't just disconnect. No, 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 no. That's not what I meant to do. Log in. Didn't want to show how long my password was. Oh, I can watch it on YouTube? Okay, let's do that. There we go. Wait a minute. This is 3:51 and this one is 8:39. We're not having technical difficulties. I'm quitting for the night. But Mick said I should watch the opening cinematic. But I don't know which of these I want. The 8-minute one or the 3-minute one. This is also 8 minutes. So I'm guessing that's what I want. 8-minute, okay. Let's do this one just because it's a newer upload. 4K. Higher quality. PS5. I don't remember if I've seen this or not. This doesn't look familiar to me. I mean, I'm sure I've let it play and then not paid attention. It's quiet. Let me do this. Can you hear it better now? Yeah, no, it was just set quiet as well. I really hope this song doesn't get me copyright claimed. Sometimes with Square Enix music, that's a risk. So is this like the conclusion to FF14 1.0? Yeah, that looks like a younger Sid. It is indeed. Hello, Grumpy Rat. Yeah, no, I beat a boss, so I'm done playing the game, but Mick said I should watch the cinematic because I haven't seen it. A Calamity. I figured, when I saw younger Sid, I was like, yeah, this has gotta be. This music's badass, though. So those must be the 4 warriors of light there. To be honest, though, there's so much CGI, it's hard to tell what's going on. It reminds me a little bit of the intro to Sonic 2006. Now, I recently played most of the demo to Final Fantasy XVI. That made me want to play that. Turns out I'm a big action RPG guy. At least a medium one. And I know 16 has the same director as this. Naoki Yoshida, I believe is his name, or Yoshi P. Although I'll be honest, I think it'd be hard for any Final Fantasy game, or in fact any game, to take Final Fantasy VII Rebirth's place in my heart. I don't know. We'll see if Final Fantasy VII Revelation manages it. How far are we? Most of the way through. 3 more minutes. Now what do we have? Oh, after all that, we finally get the company logo. Square Enix. Yoshitaka Amano. I don't know that name. Nobuo Uematsu. I know that name. Every Final Fantasy fan knows that name. He's famous for writing the theme song to Super Smash Bros. Brawl. My friend got to see him live a couple days ago. I was a little jealous. Kazuya Takahashi, Ayumi, Namae, Hiroshi Takai, Kazuya Nino. Amano has done all the title logos for FF. Probably should have gotten it then. I'm not good at remembering the names of artists. I don't know why, but like they don't stick in my head the way musicians do, or directors. Maybe it's because I'm more of a musically minded person. Lead UI artist, Hiroshi Minagawa. Takeo Suzuki. I'm paying more attention to the credits than I am to the actual cinematic here. I feel like we've seen the importantest part, though. Is this the same Warriors of Light as before? I think so. So what happened to them anyway? Looks like they survived. Unless I misunderstood something. They were teleported to the future. I see. This is the future. Tossed forward in time 5 years. Wait a minute, 5 years, that's now, when the game is currently set. Producer and director, Naoki Yoshida. Did I say Naoki? I said Yoshida, I know that, I got that right. Okay. Well, that seems like a good place to call it. I will be back on Wednesday. I'm going to be playing, speaking of, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Warriors of Light mysteriously vanished. Now I'm here in a new Warrior of Light. Oh, the human warrior is a stand-in for my character. Okay, since I created my own character, that hadn't occurred to me that I was literally one of them. I was just thinking that when they were talking about how like I had a past, I thought it was like a reincarnation of something, not literally one of them teleported into the future. Okay. So yeah, Wednesday, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. We're gonna be on a boat playing card games. This Saturday doing Minecraft. I don't know what I'm doing in Minecraft. I gotta talk to Ban about that. And then next Monday, Super Mario 3D World and Bowser's Fury. We're gonna be doing, we're gonna be finishing off World 3, hopefully beating through World, or no, finishing off World 4, hopefully beating 5 and 6 also. Probably not, we'll see. Anyway, I appreciate you all, and until next time, I wish you all peace. Bye-bye.